All right, welcome back to English. If you are in elementary school, I highly recommend these videos for you to learn proper English grammar and spelling. They're very helpful. This is a secret your teacher doesn't want you to know, but you've heard it here from me first. We'll begin down here with maybe that should go without saying. Please do not touch kids under 18 years. Thank you. Yes, that is a wise bit of advice. Highly recommended to not do that sort of thing. This is where the importance of commas and periods come into play. Please do not touch kids under 18 years, although it still doesn't make too much sense. If you're 19 years old, you are free to touch. It's only if you're like 17 though. Sorry, this is beyond your age range. You might be able to drive a car, but you can't. It's not gonna happen. It's a Ford GT right there. Pretty cool. Do I want to order it? McDonald's, over 99 billion served. Try our new Mick. Wow. I don't think that's English. I think that's a disgruntled employee. I'm going to go out on a limb and just take a guess there. Given that it says over 99 billion served, granted I haven't been to McDonald's in non-English speaking countries. Actually, no, I think I went to one in France once, but I'm pretty sure that this would be in another language if we were in an English speaking country. So yeah, no, a disgruntled employee. No, I'm gonna go with that one. Stylish jacket I saw in Korea. Ocean is forking good. What does this jacket have anything to do with the ocean at all? Or maybe it's like a music group or something, and what they're saying is or maybe it's like Frank Ocean is really good or something like that. But if they're just referring to the ocean, I'm really curious where this is coming into play. Is this supposed to be something you wear onto a boat? Maybe it's a really good windbreaker. You can look stylish while you're sailing around, while also just having this big piece of text. I'm gonna recommend that you wear this thing only zipped up all the way. Otherwise, it's just gonna be weird. If you here in the US wore a jacket that had Korean letters that said the equivalent down the zipper, would anyone really realize? Probably not, unless they spoke Korean, which is not a huge percentage of the people who live here in the United States. So maybe it's the same sort of thing, except I feel like English is more universally read than Korean, so there's a good chance more people are actually going to understand that there. Quietly chuckles. Welcome, tourist. We speak English. Okay. Followed up by a wheelchair cruising down some stairs. It's not like there's a the circle with the line through it and then elevators instead. It's like, no. If you get a wheelchair, you gotta cruise down these stairs. There's no other way. Sorry, we're not accessible here. But we do speak English, so when there is trouble, who do you call? Toilet man would be a useful superpower for people who are constipated. You just call up toilet man or your toilet's clogged or something like that. Just toilet man. That would actually be a good name for like kind of like an on-demand, an Uber company, but for fixing your toilet, like an Uber but for plumbers. If it doesn't exist, it's probably because someone has tried it and it didn't work. I'll go with that because I feel like someone has tried an on-demand service for everything at this point because of Uber. But that would be a good name for it. Toilet man. Do you have a problem with your toilet, with your own bowels or the toilet's bowels? Well, call Toilet Man. We'll be there in 15 minutes or less. Can you electrical? No. Smoking area. You put the exclamation point in the wrong place. It should be after area, not no. Anything watch? No, not animal. Okay, photo. No. Just no. Okay. Can you electrical? Don't do whatever that person is doing. Eating a firework? Don't do that. We don't have an English word for eating fireworks, but just you should know by this image. It's a common pastime of people. Just don't eat fireworks. Wi-Fi? Anytime. It's okay. I cannot. More drunk. Little drunk? Already drunk? Good. More drunk? Not allowed. You cannot do that. Is this what dogs look like? Because that's goddamn terrifying. I don't think anyone would ever be around dogs if they actually looked like that. No, and no. This is for smoking only. My rental car nav comes with a familiar language setting. Map code English. Oh, how is this not like the top post of all time? It's the actual name of the subreddit. That's pretty great. I'm gonna be honest, if I were in, I don't know where you are, China or Japan or Korea, I would be a little too worried to use a car that has only that language in it and stuff. Although I guess they have this stuff. That's I've always wondered, is that it seems like in countries like Japan, China, Korea, having never been there, but it seems like in pictures I'll see English words and things in Latin characters, and then it's kind of mishmashed into the native language. And I've never understood how exactly that works. Like, are you supposed to learn both? When you're learning native language, are some words in that they're English and they're thrown in, they're spelled with Latin? I don't know how it works. Because otherwise, that'd be like me driving a car and the menu button was in Chinese. Okay, everything else is in English in my car, but the menu button's in Chinese and I'm confused. Douchebag. Why force in touch with us? Douchebag. Last Jedi's Chinese bootleg subtitles are just the best. You took like a Chinese dub, or you took Chinese subtitles and you retranslated the translation back into English. I guess that must be what it means. People must be so confused in watching movies with the translated subtitles then. Like, why is the writing so poor? Why force in touch with us? I'm not going to answer you, I'm just going to call you douchebag. I mean, see, it seems fairly accurate. You get the gist of the situation. Whoopsie. Oh no, your program stopped working, sorry. It's not my fault. The old Mac OS 9 error messages. Not my fault. The computer has experienced an error. Hey, you know what? I understand exactly what it's trying to say. It's Doid stopped working. These are not the doids you're looking for. Garage sale. How do you garage? Yeah, I can see it. Garage. Yeah, garage. No, come to think of it, it's if you had no idea and you were just trying to spell it out completely phonetically, I would go G-E-R-A-J, garage. Yeah, that's how I would go with it. But because, you know, the odds of like G and R being next to each other, garage. That sounds more like grog, but garage. It's like a variant of alcoholic pirate drink or something like that. Maybe that's actually what they're trying to sell. It's not a garage sale. It's actually a garage sale. It's a liquor. It's great. You should try it. It's made inside of a shoe. So I found this Twitter bot that literally just puts words together and tweets them out. Hardcore kids will be 23 and draw the X's on their hands before even going to be Christmas for Halloween. I actually think that Sonya Firefox will retweet this bot account that's like a bot of hers or something, and I'm pretty sure what that does is it just combines random words from other things she's tweeted in the past. So I've seen this sort of thing before. Also, it's like when you do just the autofill of text on your phone. In fact, let's do that. I've just opened up my most recent text message. I'm going to make sure to not send, otherwise it's going to be very embarrassing. But I don't know how to do it, but it is still a good idea to be a good lord, and he is a good lord, and a good lord to be a good lord. Good lord. Oh, there you go. I didn't send it unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been awkward. Good lord, that would have been a lot of good lords. But it probably just does autofill text. 10 times teen equals teen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teen. It's the logical way to do it if you have no idea. You know, zeros and E's, they're basically equivalent. So when you write the word for, you know, a 10, and then you add another 0, it's teen. You add a 30 when it's 3 zeros. I get it. Chinese friend assumptively tried to tell me to go fork myself. Don't know what that means. No. 6 by yourself. Go. Because I'm sure that the translation software is trying to avoid having you say anything that's actually offensive, because in most situations you're probably trying to not be offensive, and maybe you accidentally type in something that translated could be, so it tries to scale it back. No. Go 6 by yourself. Heavy erection is going on. Stop. You know, it's probably not wrong, actually. They are probably erecting a large piece of something. I don't know. They're trying to build it. It looks like construction, so they're trying to erect a large piece of metal, a support beam or something for the bridge. So it is a heavy erection of a support beam. They're not wrong. It might not, you know, be the most choice selection of words, but it's actually not even English. Same. My English is not good, but this is a... What? Are you trying to say, like, this is a robbery or something? Like, my English isn't very good, but this is a robbery. Is that what happens? If you're in another country, or if you're here in the US and someone approaches you, and they're like, give me your wallet and your keys and stuff, can you just be like, huh? No. This is a forking. Or just take off your clothes, and then they'll probably run away and scream. What are you gonna do if you're mugging someone and they take off all their clothes and start screaming? Like, are you gonna go through their? Are you gonna actually dive to their feet and start going through their pants while they're naked? You know, I feel like that'd be a good solution. This clingy tub of margarine. Please do not go. Wait, why does it say please do not go? Maybe it's trying to say don't take this entire tray. Just take like one at a time. It's a hotel, so maybe this is a buffet area. But just please do not go. Beautiful. Could not connect to translator service. If the translation software I was using spit out the error message in the language I was trying to translate to, I would have no idea. Buying my daughter a squishy toy. Can't decide what size to get. Select size. Shit or marshmallow. You know, the two universal sizes when you go into a clothing store. That's what you have to choose from. Although they've excluded some other sizes, so really they're not being very inclusive here of all the possibilities. I'm offended, quite frankly. My size isn't there. I guess I'm not gonna shop here. The pebbles, the glass, the ass fail square. Adapt to all kinds of pavement. Ah, yes. The green glass pavement. That kind. Quite familiar with it. I see it pretty regularly. I didn't actually know it was glass, but actually now it makes sense why when I roll around in it, I get really itchy. It's probably because I'm being impaled numerous times and I didn't even realize. So everything makes so much sense. That square kind of pavement, the asphalt, and pebbles. The pebble kind of pavement. That's a new one. I actually try to avoid doing that kind. Usually that's more, it's either on a beach or it's in a decorative area that you're not supposed to go on. So I try not to ride anything in there, but I'm glad that it has the capability of doing it. I'm impressed. I wouldn't have thought so. Choose your fighter, 32,000. Is this the top post of all time? Hold on, all time. Is this gonna be like some high quality? This is high quality. Whoa! It's like 3.5x the, wow. All right, this is gonna be good. Dark Gary, Light Gary. It's on Amazon too. Oh, well. Damn, if only I got to choose between the two of these when I was playing Pokemon Red as a child. I could have saved me so much anger and aggression towards a fictional character. I would have just chosen Light Gary, and then he wouldn't have been such an asshole to me. But no, Dark Gary had to go and be default. It'd be even better if his name is actually Gary. This probably isn't English, like someone just typoed this and just left it. Maybe they too were amused by it. That was it for the last month of English. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch up on more Reddit videos. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music in the background, link is in the outro over on Marin Music. I'll see you next time.